And so I want you to hear my heart as we begin this conversation. I recognize that people are in different places. There are some of us that because we're having this conversation, you are excited. And then there's some of us that because we're having this conversation in your honest moments, you're actually exhausted. Listen, there are some of us that because we're having this conversation, it is reopening wounds for you because you have experienced racism in the past. And then there's some of us that unfortunately it's a wrestle because we've expressed racism. Then you have a group of people that are saying, listen, this is a difficult conversation because I feel misunderstood in this. And then there's some of us that, frankly, we just don't understand. I want to tell you today that wherever you find yourself on the spectrum, here's my prayer for all of us in this series. I'm praying that, first of all, none of us would feel condemnation because that's not the heart of God. But I'm praying for those of us that are hurting, that God would comfort you. Those of us that are confused, that God would bring clarity. And for all of us, I'm praying that the Holy Spirit would convict us. Because as Pastor Robert talks about, he says that the Holy Spirit convicts us to convince us that God has something better for us. And listen, church, God has something better for all of us. So I'm praying that he would convict us today.